Now, that's one heck of a way to start off a match. So and then get beat on about a second later. I was picking up the tags. So yeah. So yeah, guys, I was pretty much just trying to pick up the tags like right after I killed all those guys. I actually didn't expect half the damn team around the corner. And then I went back into theater mode, like, because this is actually recorded in theater mode, and you know, went back to see, you know, how I died. I didn't know if there was just more guys back there that I missed, but it was actually the first two guys. They respawned like 10 feet back. You know, even though our teammates were spawned back there, they spawned 10 feet back, pretty much where they just died. So, you know, that's the spawn systems for you in this game. They, you know, they're good, they're bad. They have their moments of being frustrating at times. You know, it's all good. Like I said, I mean, I didn't expect to have the face-off spawns from Modern Warfare 3 into the whole every single map in Black Ops 2, but hey, you know, Treyarch delivers the best content possible. No, I'm just kidding, guys, but you know, Treyarch, you know, they're working on the game and stuff, and you know, I mean, I'm looking forward to the new zombies. I think it's called, what, Mob of the Dead or something like that. It seems pretty cool. I haven't really looked much into zombies because I haven't really been a fan of zombies on this game. I know a lot of people are like, what, how are you not? You know, I mean, I played a lot of Transit. I've played quite a bit, invested a lot of hours in Transit, just playing with my older, or not my older cousin, my younger cousin. You know, we've been just messing around zombies, doing our own thing on Transit, and some of the other maps too, like the, well, they're not the DLC maps, but you guys know what I'm talking about. I also did play, I forgot the other name. It's like Die Rise or something like that. I only played on the map twice. I found it very boring. You know, many of you may differ, but that's just my opinion. So I don't know. I mean, I've been, you know, a fan of zombies since World at War, so obviously I know exactly what to do in, you know, situations. Like, I know how to play zombies pretty well. I'm a pretty good zombies player, but I just didn't like Die Rise. It just seemed a little too, like, I don't know how to put it. It was just complicated. A lot of people got lost and stuff, and you know, a lot of other commentators definitely agree, and they said the same exact thing. You know, they said it didn't really fit. They just didn't like it. Die Rise was pretty much a fail. I mean, at least in my opinion. I even tried to record a live com of it. It didn't even go that well. Like I said, that's just my opinions. I don't really play zombies much. Feel free to share your opinions down in the comments. I'd appreciate and love to hear, you know, see them. So, anyways, with the subject today, as you can already guess, this is going to be a pretty decent gameplay. You know, this isn't like game-breaking gameplay. This is actually a gameplay. I wasn't even trying to go for a gameplay. I was just getting some challenges, and it ended up turning into a pretty good game. So I decided to go back and get it in theater and just put it up on YouTube for you guys to see. And this might, I guess, be the first episode of my, you know, series to try and help you guys get a little bit more out of, you know, Black Ops 2 to help you enjoy it more and just maybe become a little bit of a better player. So obviously, one of the best things you can possibly do to becoming a better player is get a gun that you're comfortable with. Now, the PDW, this was actually weird because I'm not used to using this gun. I usually use the MSMC, but the PDW and the MSMC's traits are extremely similar in many factors. For one, they pretty much have really similar damage statistics as far as damage drop-off goes and how far the damage carries over and all that good stuff. The rate of fire is, I'd say they're pretty similar. Like I said, I don't look these things up, so I don't exactly know the specific details on how fast their rate of fire is. But you guys can definitely tell a significant difference between their rate of fire compared to the other SMGs where, you know, even the burst fire, the Chicom, I think it has a higher rate of fire than the PDW and the MSMC. So even a burst fire has a higher rate of fire than a gun that's automatic. So, you know, that's a little bit unexpected. But, you know, I think that's pretty cool. They took a fire rate cap off of the Chicom and made it pretty much automatic. If you could just, you know, tap the trigger as fast as you could. So, you know, it's kind of like the burst fire M16 from Battlefield Bad Company 2 in some retrospects, because you can kind of trigger finger the M16 off of that game, and it was pretty much an automatic. I don't really know why they decided to do that instead of just have it automatic. I don't know if there's any reasoning behind it. Maybe there's more accuracy reasons behind it. The Chicom is pretty accurate. It does have a slight vertical recoil, so I don't know. But yeah, guys, I mean, I do find it easier to you know, just use guns that you're very familiar with. And if you're just getting bored of Black Ops 2, maybe try different guns. You know, that may be a different subject for another video. I might get into that later. I've got a bunch of different ideas for different, I guess, episodes or whatever you want to call it, of the, you know, just becoming a better player. But yeah, this will kick off the first episode. You know, I kind of talked a little bit about zombies, I know, in the first part, but as you can see, I mean, I'm doing pretty decent. I understand I'm using the Sentry Gun, the Lightning Strike, and it does get me a pretty large sum of my kills, but the PDW is a pretty good gun. Even though it's had so many nerfs, I don't consider it overpowered, by the way, guys. I mean, I hope no one considers it overpowered after it's been nerfed like 3 times. I mean, usually when Treyarch nerfs a gun, they nerf it significantly, so when they nerf it like 2 to 3 times, the gun's pretty it's pretty weakened, but I don't know. I mean, I think it's a pretty balanced gun now. I mean, I can understand why it got nerfed from the beginning because it was pretty deadly, seeing as that a 50 round clip, and that's a lot of bullets to spray at someone, especially how much damage it did put out at range. But that's their decisions, and they did that on their own. They do what they do, and you got a pretty solid SMG here. So that's just my opinion. I mean, I prefer SMGs that have a higher damage over range, whereas there's other SMGs that have a higher rate of fire. Now, I understand that SMGs are meant to have a higher rate of fire where opposed to their range, but I'm more of I kind of like to have somewhat of a hybrid. I mean, the Peacekeeper is a pretty decent example of this because it is actually designed to be a hybrid assault rifle. Now, I realize this is not a real gun, and obviously they made a special gun, and it's not a real gun. It's pretty cool that they did that. I like the Peacekeeper, but I don't know if it necessarily, I mean, I've been playing with it recently, and I don't really like it as much now. I don't know. I'll have to try and play with it some more, and I'll get back to you guys what my opinions are about it. But that's pretty much it for this episode, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the commentary, and I guess I will see you guys in the next one. Have an awesome day.